Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
The Brooklyn Opera House in Brooklyn, Iowa presents Jordan Bean with Sam Roberts in concert Saturday, March 1st at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $12.50 in advance, $17.50 at the door. Jordan Bean is the Iowa Music Awards Country Music Artist of the Year for 2024 and the 2023 Midwest Country Music Organization's New Artist of the Year. It's Jordan Bean with Sam Roberts at the Brooklyn Opera House Saturday, March 1st at 8 p.m.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents The Boys in concert Saturday, February 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. The Boys are a dynamic band fronted by twin brothers Lee and Adam Klett. They bring a traditional feel back to modern country music. Their catchy original music will have you dancing and singing along. Admission is a free will donation. For more information, go to watchyoroperahouse.org. It's The Boys this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House.
Hello friends, welcome to the library with Miss Amanda here on Steve Shetler Media. Sorry I missed you last week. It just feels like we can't catch a break from all of this sickness going around. My daughter was sick last week and then we ended up all catching food poisoning and we're sick all weekend, so I'm glad to be back and feeling better. But last time we talked, we were talking about Valentine's for our trivia. And my question was, the record for the most hugs given in 24 hours is held by someone who gave how many hugs? So I don't know if you got a lot of hugs over Valentine's or not, but the most hugs ever given in a 24-hour time period is 9,277. And this was a fundraiser for the American Heart Association. And the guy broke it in 2013 in Vegas. So that's a pretty good place to break this record. Lots and lots of people. 9,277 hugs. I can't say that I've given that many hugs, in the last year, let alone the last 24 hours. It's crazy to me. My trivia question this week is about blood types. So I recently had an opportunity, a potential opportunity to be a donor for somebody. Thank God that they ended up not needing to have a transplant and need a donor. But it got me thinking, there was a lot of people that I had talked to that were also thinking about being donors that didn't know their blood type. How many of you guys actually know what your blood type is? I do, as an avid blood donor, since, as far as I can remember, since high school, probably as soon as I could start donating, I knew my blood type right away. But most of the people that I talked to around this time had no idea. They had to, one person actually had to take a test and see what their blood type was. Crazy. But my question of the week is, there is one blood type that is considered a universal donor. So they are supposed to be able to donate to any blood type. So usually, like, if you're A positive, you can donate to A positive. If you're B negative, you can donate to B negative. Well, this specific blood type is a universal donor and is pretty much compatible with any blood type out there. We'll get to that at the end of my segment. 2 books you don't want to miss this week. I have one that is on the New York Times bestseller list that we just got in, a Pulitzer Prize finalist. This is called James, and I love the author's name, Percival. That's actually the name of the character in, oh, actually it's not, in Ready Player One. I think the player's name is Parsival, but I love Percival. Percival Everett, such a cool name. This is on the New York Times bestseller list, and it says, when Jim overhears that he is about to be sold to a man in New Orleans, separated from his wife and daughter forever, he runs away so he can formulate a plan. Meanwhile, Huck has faked his own death to escape his violent father. As all readers of American literature know, thus begins the dangerous and transcendent journey by raft down the Mississippi River towards the elusive and unreliable promise of the Free States and beyond. Brimming with the electrifying humor and lacerating observations that have made Everett a literary icon, this brilliant and tender novel radically illuminates Jim's agency, intelligence, and compassion as never before. James is destined to be a major publishing event and a cornerstone of the 21st American literature century. A brilliant reimagining of Huckleberry Finn. So yeah, if that sounded familiar, this is a retelling of Huckleberry Finn, a little more detailed. But this is a New York Times bestseller we just got in. If you would like that, just let us know. We can put it on hold for you when we get it cataloged. My second one is by a very popular author. She wrote The Giver of Stars. She wrote You Before Me. She's wrote several books that have become movies. I haven't heard if this is going to be a movie yet or not, but this is her newest one, Jojo Moyes, We All Live Here. And this says, nobody writes women the way Jojo Moyes does, recognizably real and complex and funny and flawed, which is what makes her novels an auto-buy for me. That's a pretty big brag. So Lila Kennedy has a lot on her plate. She wrote a best-selling book about keeping your marriage alive. Now she's watching her ex-husband play happy families with another woman. Yikes. There are her daughters, Celie and Violet, who are avoiding school and memorizing age-inappropriate rap songs, respectively, and are both furious at their dad. Then there's Jensen, who Lila may or may not be in a relationship with. She hasn't quite worked that out yet. Then there's Bill, her stepdad, who moved in after Lila's mom died. He's a sweetheart, but painfully rigid, especially when it comes to kitchen organization and healthy dinners, and he turns into a petulant child when he sees Gene, a failed Hollywood actor who has used every line of credit and all his girlfriend's goodwill, and is now turned up at his daughter's doorstep hoping for a place to land, and that daughter's Lila. When this fractured family is forced to live under one roof, Lila thinks she may have reached her limit. But what if the one person who you couldn't forgive holds a secret to pulling your family together again? We all live here. Oh my goodness. So I have seen so many posts and videos of families starting family compounds and living together in the same land. Like, I think it's a really cool concept, as long as those family members knew boundaries. I had the pleasure of living next to a relative many years ago, and they did not know their boundaries. They were at my house all the time, wanted or unwanted, unannounced. So what do you guys think about family compounds and living together? Oh my gosh, under one house, that would be so stressful. I can't imagine. But that is We All Live Here by Jojo Moyes, if you'd like to check that new release out. Upcoming programs, our Cook the Book will be on March 3rd, as well as our next Toddler Time. After school programs will be March 18th, 19th, and 20th. So if you got the original flyer sent out at the beginning of the school year, we had to change the March after school programs because of conferences, so they are a week later. So make sure you are checking that. It's 18th, 19th, and 20th of March. Book Club will be March 15th. They are reading The Secrets We Kept, which I will feature in an upcoming week. And our freezer meals for February are closed, but March is open. If you would like to sign up for those, we have the menu on our Facebook page. They're just a lifesaver. I love our freezer meals. I don't know what I would do without them. I literally, almost every night, depending how I feel or how busy we are, our schedules, usually in the morning I will go to our freezer, pick one of the meals that's already ready to go, has everything in it. You don't got to think about it. You just got to think, okay, this morning was cheesy chicken bacon ranch casserole. Can't wait to have it. Sounds delicious. Grabbed it out of my freezer. Everything that I needed was in the bag. And then I have it on a thawing tray, so when I get home tonight it'll be thawed, and then I can cook it as soon as I get home. Don't have to think about it. Don't have to grocery shop. I love our freezer meals. Love, love, love them. So wonderful. So if you'd want to sign up for March, it's on our Facebook page if you want to check out that menu. So my trivia question of the week. Well, have you guys ever had the chance to donate something to someone that has to do with your blood type or an organ or anything? Like, I've been on the donor list for a long time. As soon as I could sign up, I've been on the donor list. Never been called, obviously. But I've always donated blood. Like, I think it's so important to give back. If you think about, you know, all the accidents and stuff that happen around, or all the health issues that come around, it's such a blessing to be able to help others out, even if it is just with a small blood donation. Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox. I'm just a big advocate for that. But if you don't know your blood type, I suggest you at least find that out, at the very least. Even if you don't want to donate anything, at least find out your blood type. If something happens, God forsake, it's very important to know that. So my question was, what blood type is considered the universal donor? So if you find out your blood type and you are an O negative, you are considered a universal donor, which means you could potentially donate blood to anyone. Like, if I had O negative blood and something happened to somebody who's an A positive, and then something happened to somebody who's an AB negative, I could donate to both of them. Like, that would be such a blessing. Unfortunately, I am not an O or an O negative or anything of that sort. So, but blood donations do help those who do have the same blood type as you. But anyway, sorry I got off on a little rant there. That's all I have for you guys this week. Hopefully you have a great week, and stay warm. Oh my God, it's cold. It was so cold. I started my car the other day, came to work, went to run an errand, stopped at Casey's to get gas. I needed to fill up with gas, and then my car wouldn't start. So I was stranded at Casey's for like 45 minutes. My husband forgot to put my jumper cables back in my car, so I had to call someone to come and help me and give me a jump to get me out of the Casey's parking lot. It was that stinking cold. Like, I had my car running already, and then I shut it off to get gas, and then it wouldn't start again. Just the craziest weather. So hopefully you guys are having a great week and staying warm, and hopefully next week it's supposed to be in the 40s. I can't wait. We'll see you guys next time.